Back here at Lone Star Conference Media Days here in McKinney, joined by the linebacker for the West Texas A&M Buffaloes and the preseason Lone Star Conference Defensive Player of the Year, the pride of Midlothian, JT Cavender. Okay, let's start with that. You were a freshman linebacker of the year last year, or a freshman of the year and linebacker of the year last year. Now you're the preseason Defensive Player of the Year in the conference. You just found that out about 2 hours ago. What was your reaction to that?
Well, it's an honor, and I'm extremely honored to get that, but it's also preseason, and I had to put in a lot of work this summer, to get there and to get that reward, and I still have a lot of work to put in, and so, of course, I'm excited about it, but I have to put it past me and be able to put in the work this season, so, yes, sir.
Is there a moment from your breakout year last year, maybe even a game, that just stands out to you a little bit more?
I'd have to go with Midwestern.
Mm-hmm.
The atmosphere at our stadium was wild, and just the game that we ended up having was unbelievable. It was a lot of fun. So, yes, ma'am.
Okay. So your defense really seemed to take a step forward last year, especially in the second half of the season. So what changed? What was the difference maybe from the first half of the season where a couple games where you guys struggled defensively to the back half where you really tightened up? What was the difference there?
So we just got more disciplined. We missed a lot of tackles in UTPB game, and that really was what ended up making us lose the game. And so when we cleaned up the missed tackles and then we're able to line up on defense, and just get the play called, we were able to, be able to execute and to win more games that way. So
now, are you guys going to try and carry that momentum from your strong finish last season into this 2020 season?
Oh, yes,
2022
ma'am.
Season?
Oh, yeah. We're already starting to work on it, and we're starting film sessions now, and we're getting young guys in there that that need to be brought up, and so we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a great year.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the you mentioned preseason. The preseason projections have you guys kind of middle of the pack there in the Lone Star Conference.
Yes, sir.
How this is a good conference, top to bottom, tough games each and every week. How do you guys get from that middle of the pack to the top? What's got to change? What's got to be the difference this season?
We have to keep believing in ourselves and quit killing ourselves. That's what we did in most of the early games, and we just have to execute every play. And when we have a bad play, we have to put it behind us and look forward to the next play.
And you're not the only Cavender on this team. Your brother Joe Cavender, offensive lineman, he's a freshman. What's it like to play with him?
Oh, it's something else. He's actually living with me right now. And,
is he really?
That's
yes,
cool.
Sir.
That's cool.
He's living with me in my apartment, and so we got a little blow-up mattress for him, and so it's quite special, and I just get to bring him up and show him the ropes, and
cool.
It's unlike anything else. And I also played with him in high school. He blocked it for me, when I played running back, and so I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Okay,
that's pretty cool.
and you mentioned in high school you're a Midlothian Panther. Throw that out there. You played for Coach Doug Wendell down there.
Yes,
How
sir.
did playing at Midlothian and having some decent success there, kind of getting them to back to winning playoff games, things like that? How did that prepare you for what is now the next level?
Well, Coach Wendell is one heck of a coach, and I found that out very early. And I know we had my freshman year went 1-9, and we had a couple rough years, but he believed in us, and he made ourselves believe in us, and so. Having that coach there that motivated us, day in and day out was unbelievable, and that's what ultimately, brought up that program. So.
All right, I think Mallory must ask you one more question.
Okay.
Mustache, oh my gosh.
God, no,
get
off
that
your
was
mic.
bad.
You're cut off.
Thank you very much.
We're cutting your mic off.
Thank you very much. No, guys, hold your applause.
That was my mic.
No, yeah, I cut his mic off. We're good now.
I saw Top Gun on Monday.
Oh,
loved
Monday?
it.
Okay.
I loved it. I especially liked Miles Teller. He had a mustache like yours.
Like the
and
beach scene? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes,
Maybe.
that is exactly what she's talking about.
We talked about this before we went on the air. Talked about this a little bit before we were on the air. Did you get the mustache because of Miles Teller and Top Gun? Because all the ladies are fanboying over him? Or did you have this before the movie came out?
So I did have it at the end of my sophomore year. I had it in spring, and it was much longer. I could curl it. It was manly.
Oh,
it was
we
awesome.
got to see that.
Did you curl
it? I actually have a picture.
I'd
Well,
love to see it.
I don't know where it's at, but it's somewhere in my
We gotta see it
camera
on
roll.
Twitter. Put it on
Okay,
Twitter.
I got you. Yeah.
Tag DCTF in it. We'll look at it.
Yeah, but so I had it at the end of my sophomore year, and then I shaved it, and I watched the movie, and I was like, I have to bring it back.
I
And
love
of
it.
course, the girls love it. So
listen, that's right. That's right. He's not just the Lone Star Conference preseason Defensive Player of the Year. He is also a well-mustachioed young man.
Oh, my gosh.
JT Cavender.
We got to cut you off.
JT, great to meet you, my friend.
Thank
Best
you
of
so
luck.
much.
Looking forward
Yes,
to seeing
sir.
what you do
Very
in the
nice to
fall.
meet
It's
you.
nice to meet y'all.
Good luck.
Thank y'all.